position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Randall. Rolling the dice to bring it out. Zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. To the air, it's Klubnik. Grabbed in the middle, it's Randall. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Tries to do it himself on the draw. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and living in it.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They picked up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Here's a hit. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that can get after the quarterback, that played relentless, those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson and big-time success.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Good timing on the quick out. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Offense set on 1st down. On the run, it's Durham. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding.
Turning on the Jets. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the 1st down.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Offense needs a couple of yards on fourth down. Remember, they can get the first down without getting it into the end zone. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn. On down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. They'll run it. He's in open space downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. That'll be enough.
That was a sack. I mean, not a sack, but I had yards. This shit cheating, man.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. There he goes. And he's brought down after a huge completion. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams.
Or DeAndre Hopkins or Sammy Watkins. I mean, the list is pretty lengthy of guys that are big, explosive, fast, and they can really win on the outside. And Clemson, as much as anybody, they're going to catch the ball, spit it to those guys, let them go make plays.
He'll do it himself on the draw. Wide open spaces. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Quarterback running on the draw. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Looks as if Clemson will have the first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Oh, it's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still...
Man, get the fuck out of here.
It's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Man, what the
So
fuck?
the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Going to work on 2nd down.
Oh, this
The red
game
zone
on
is still
some
ground to cover to
bullshit.
pick up that first down. Give to the single back.
Come on, man. Hit the fuck out that nigga, man. He had the ball all game.
And that'll be a loss of 2.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Now facing a 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Caught in the backfield.
Come on, man.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Tigers are in the hurry-up. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Makes a grab past the marker. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable, because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal to go for that 4th down. But because of the execution, it was just too good. They're looking now to score 6.
Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep.
Yeah, it's also hard when you get in the red, because what do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. Got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left, too.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Sneaks into the end zone.
But how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with the quarterback sneak. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab, it's Anderson. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, at this juncture of the game, obviously the offense has struggled. No points up on the board. You're at the end of the first half, and you're just trying to make something happen. That time the quarterback thought he had a guy open way down the field, but
fires one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly complete.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit, because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. And on that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that 1st down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these 3rd downs present themselves.
A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And that's a really good job on 4th down, man. The running back knowing where he needed to get. But how about the defense? They sell out, bring all those bodies up. If you make one of those guys miss, a lot of time with all those guys near the line of scrimmage, it can lead to a big play. New set of downs for this offense.
Finds a little space. Hard running there. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
Nice job by the QB and receiver on this play in a 2-minute situation, knowing to work the boundary, get the first down, and get the ball out of bounds. Great situational awareness.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And finally, the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the first half. Kudos to their defense keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ballgame.
And right down the middle. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Going deep. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And I think there's a difference between aggressiveness and recklessness. You're backed up, man. You're going to take shots right now, force the ball into coverage. The defense makes the pick. And how about this? In scoring position, very little time on the clock. Got a chance to put some points on the board before you go into the half.
And he had just enough to will that one home. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Quickly complete. After 45 on his way. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion of that out route. Sometimes those cornerbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick six. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him now.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Turning it on. He's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tiger. And that one will give him the lead.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Oh, maybe a double pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Davidson. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Makes the grab, it's Moore. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Clemson is quick to the line. Looking for space, it's Randall. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll try to get it through the air. On the run, fires downfield. Intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Shoots it to the left. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. Just can't take a play on. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Herb Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense at Florida, full of NFL dudes, but he just never let you feel comfortable.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down, stopping a couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. He wants it all. Touchdown, Tigers. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion.
I'm on that ass, boy.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Coming out with it, it's Randall. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And how do you lose sight of the big fella? I mean, the defense, where were they? They were nowhere around. He comes scot-free. Nice job by the quarterback recognizing it, getting the football, and he does the rest and makes the big play down the field.
Come on, man. Catch that shit.
Fortunate to get it back.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield
should have
that
kicked that
time
shit,
into the
bro.
passing game, but that did not fool anybody on.
I should have kicked that.
It's what a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to
I was in
make
the
sure
wrong
they have
formation. I
everybody
don't know
on
why
the same
I ain't
page.
select that shit. Yeah, I don't know.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. A strike down.
That's a first down. That I'm about to say.
Decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
It's a seam wide open. There he goes.
I'm on that ass, boy.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. They drag him down at the 22 again before the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll go to the toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. It's a running room. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown.
I should let the computer tackle your ass.
Once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Good concentration to get that squiver inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Use the play fake, down to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown LSU! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Yeah, if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like
I'm on that ass, boy.
You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Randall. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw, it's Klubnik. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
On third down, he drops the throw. That's caught. It's Moore. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where.
And it's picked off for the.
Let me get that. Let me get that.
A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jess. Turning on the Jets. Got some room headed to the goal line.
Let me get those.
Down LSU. And the stomping has commenced.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Come on, nigga. Really? Really? Really?
There, but the hands team true to
Really?
its name as they make the grab and get the ball. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The give as they work on that clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
To the ground. He's got it again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And the pummeling has started. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Hey, GG's, my boy.
It's Turner. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
I don't know. Listen, bro. I don't know football, bro. I just be guessing shit. I'm a 2K nigga, bro.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Flushed out of the pocket. Uncorks one to the middle. Pulls it in on the right. And they finally get him down.
That's a different story on 2K. Well, man, you be on that shit.
He's now over 200 yards from scrimmage, joining
like when you be playing in like the park and shit, neighborhood, when you be playing with your creative player. All right, what you be on there doing?
And that's what he's doing. And when your name's mentioned with that kind of elite company, you talk about sticking your chest out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I be playing my career, and I be in the like park and shit, theater and shit.
Offense gets set for second down.
Damn. Yeah, but that's.
Wants to go up top. Fires downfield. He's got it.
Yeah, I be on 2K. I got on my team too. My shit straight, but it ain't great. But I got some good niggas on that shit, but mostly I be playing on my career. Like, you know, 1v1. Like, I mean, it ain't 1v1, but you play 3v3. You can play the rec, 5v5 with other niggas online. Yeah, I don't really play this football shit.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Football straight, but this ain't my expertise. 2K is.
Quarterback can pull the trigger and down he goes at the 41.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score.
You want to know the funny story?
You need to be throwing the football right now.
And the Tigers are in a mess.
You want to know the funny story? When Broderick told me you had LSU, that's when I tried him out.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over.
Hey,
there's not a lot to gain.
when he told me you play with LSU, that's when I started playing with him. And I learned.
The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys,
I'm a South Carolina fan, though.
Time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff
I'm a South Carolina nigga. I got some speed on South Carolina, too. But I just like LSU because they got some fast-ass cornerbacks.
The short hands, it's sharp. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good.
There he goes.
Yeah, I just had to. I had to pull him out. I had to pull him out the hat trick. Last time when I played with him with LSU, we had like a 60-something, 70-something game.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive.
Oh, they'll be ass in the season.
This game strong. I think that'll be the message from the
They ain't gonna be ass, but they ain't going to the championship.
I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think
that's a bet, bro. I might get on 2K after this shit.
It's been able to freeze these
what else should be playing?
Set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force
Warzone
for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
I'm straight at Warzone. I be playing. I really be on that multiplayer.
Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them that they had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just show.